Welcome all. In today's session, we will be doing short tricks on boats and streams. So boats and streams is also a topic related to time and distance. It is also one of the application of time and distance topic, we can say. So as we have seen trains and problems on trains, so boats and streams is also an application of time and distance. So let us see the problems on boats and streams. So before going to the problems, let us see some important concepts regarding boats and streams. So now there is a boat, okay, and this boat is flowing in a river, sea, anything, okay. So when this boat is flowing in the river, the speed of the boat in still water means what? The water which is not moving, okay. The speed of this boat in the water which is not moving, that we call it as speed of the boat in still water. Which is equal to x, okay. We'll call this as x, the speed of this boat, okay. Speed of this boat in still water, we will call it as x. Now now river also will be flowing, isn't it? So the speed of this river, we call it as speed of the stream or current, okay. The speed with which the river is flowing, we will call it as speed of the stream, or it is also called as speed of the current, and it is denoted by y. It is denoted by y. Next, there are two types of speeds, that is downstream speed and upstream speed, okay. So what do you mean by downstream speed? When the boat is moving along the flow of the river, okay. Downstream means what? When the boat or any man, okay, boat or man or anything, when the boat is moving along the flow of river, okay, when the boat and river are moving in the same direction, okay, when the boat and the river are moving in the same direction, we call it as downstream speed, okay, downstream speed. Then what is upstream speed? Upstream speed or upstream means when the boat or man is moving against the flow of river, okay. Now if the river is moving in this direction and if the boat is moving in the opposite direction like this, okay, we call it as upstream speed, okay. When the flow of river and the flow boat is in opposite direction, we call it as upstream speed, okay. So when we have the first formula is speed of the boat in downstream, okay. Speed of the boat in downstream. So what is the speed of the boat in downstream? So the speed of the boat downstream is given by x plus y. Why x plus y? X is the speed of the boat and y is the speed of the current. Okay, when boat and current are moving in the same direction, that time the speeds get added. Why? Now for example, we are moving forward and someone pushes us from backward, then what happens? We will move with more speed, isn't it? So same thing happens here. When the boat is moving in this direction and the river also is flowing in the same direction, that time the speed of the river and the speed of the boat both get added. Okay, so therefore the speed of boat in downstream is given by the speed of that boat plus the speed of the current. Okay, next, now speed of the boat in upstream. Okay, speed of the boat in upstream. So the speed of the boat in upstream is given by x minus y. Why x minus y? Because in upstream the river is flowing in if the river is flowing in this direction, the boat or the man or anything is flowing in opposite direction. So when both are in opposite direction, the speeds get subtracted. Okay, because we are flowing against the flow, the boat is flowing against the flow of river. So what will happen? The speed gets reduced. The speed is not the same. When the boat is flowing along with the flow of river, the speed is increased. Because the river is also flowing in same direction and the boat is also going in the same direction, that time the speed becomes more. It gets increases, hence it gets added. Now in upstream direction, what will happen? When the river is flowing in this direction and the boat is flowing in the opposite direction, the speed of that boat gets reduced. Okay, hence the speeds get subtracted. Next, third formula is the value of x. Okay, x is given by the downstream speed plus upstream speed divided by 2. Okay, the downstream speed plus upstream speed divided by 2 is nothing but the value of x. X is nothing but this speed of boat in still water. And the fourth important formula is the speed of the current. The speed of the current, we know it is indicated by y, isn't it? So y is given by downstream speed minus upstream speed divided by 2. Okay, so the speed of the boat in current, that is indicated by y, it is given by downstream speed minus upstream speed divided by 2. So these are the 4 important formulas which we have to remember, and based on these formulas only we will solve all the problems. Okay, so let us begin with our first problem. A man can row 15 kilometer downstream. Okay, a man can row 15 kilometer per hour downstream, means his downstream speed, this is nothing but downstream speed. Okay, and 9 kilometer per hour upstream, so this is his upstream speed. The speed of the boat in still water is, okay, the speed of the boat in still water is how much they are asking. Now we know that downstream speed is 15 kilometer per hour and upstream speed is 9 kilometer per hour. And what is asked? The speed of the boat in still water. We know that speed of the boat in still water is given by x. So what is the value of x is asked. Okay, so we know that x is equal to downstream speed plus upstream speed divided by 2. So downstream speed is 15, upstream speed is 9 divided by 2. So 15 plus 9 is 24 divided by 2, 1s are 12s are. So the speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. Okay. So the next problem. A boatman rows 1 kilometer in 5 minutes. Okay, a boatman rows 1 kilometer in 5 minutes along the stream. So this is his downstream speed. And 6 kilometer in 1 hour against the stream. So this is his upstream speed. So the speed of the stream is what? Y. So what is Y they are asking? Okay. So we know that Y is nothing but downstream speed plus upstream speed divided, downstream speed minus upstream speed divided by 2. So what is downstream speed? It is given as 1 kilometer in 5 minutes. So that means distance is 1 kilometer and time is 5 minutes. So speed is what? Distance upon time. So 1 kilometer divided by 5. But kilometer per hour we want, isn't it? So to convert 5 minutes into hours, divide it by 60. So it will be 5 by 60, which is equal to 60 by 5. 5 ones are 5 12s are. So it is downstream speed is 12 km per hour. And what is upstream speed? So distance it is 6 km and in 1 hour, isn't it? So the upstream speed is distance upon time, which is nothing but 6 upon 1, which is nothing but 6 km per hour. So now we got downstream speed and upstream speed. So we can substitute it here. So it is 12 minus 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3 km per hour. 1s are 3s are. Okay. So the speed of the stream is 3 km per hour. Next one. A man goes downstream with a boat to some destination and returns upstream to his original place in 5 hours. Okay. If the speed of the boat in still water and the stream are 10 km per hour and 4 km per hour respectively, the distance of the destination from the starting place is. So we'll solve this problem in 2 types. One is the traditional method and next I will show you all the short trick. Okay. We'll do here short trick. Now we know that a man goes downstream. Okay, he goes downstream with a boat to some destination. He goes to some destination. Okay, now for example, this is the place. So he goes downstream to one destination, maybe till here, and returns upstream, and he comes back upstream in to this original place in how much time? In 5 hours. That means total time he is taking to go and come is 5 hours. Okay. Then if the speed of the boat in still water means x, speed is how much? 10 km per hour and 4 km per hour respectively, and the stream is 4 km per hour. So what is the distance of the destination from starting point? So if this is the starting point and this is the end point, so what is this distance they are asking? Distance is how much? Okay. Now we know that distance so total time we know. Total time is how much? 5 hours. Okay. Then total time is given by T1 plus T2, or you can say time to go downstream plus time to go upstream, isn't it? Then what is time? Time is nothing but distance upon speed, we know. Distance we don't know. Speed is how much? Downstream speed is how much? Do we know downstream speed directly? No, but we know x and y values. So downstream speed is given by x plus y and upstream speed is given by x minus y. So this I can substitute it as distance divided by x plus y is 10 plus 4 is 14 plus distance upon x minus y is 10 minus 4 is 6 and total time is 5 hours. Okay. So now I can take LCM. 14 and 6 LCM is 42. Okay. Then 5 is equal to, we'll solve here, into 3 into 7. So it is 3D plus 7D. So 5 is equal to 10D divided by 42, isn't it? So then it is 5 1s are, 5 2s are 10, 2 1s are, 2 21s are. Therefore D is equal to 21 kilometers. Okay, so we got D is equal to 21 kilometers. Okay, so now we'll see the short trick. Okay, so how to solve. Now till here we have to we should know. Okay, till here 5 is equal to D by 14 plus D by 6. We have to solve here. Then instead of taking LCM, okay, instead of taking LCM, what we can do is we can go by options method. Okay, why by options method? Because now this is 14 and 6 are small numbers, so you can directly take LCM and directly you can we did it and it consumed very less time. But if these are very big numbers, for example if this was 24 and this was 28, okay, that time what to do? That time when the numbers are big, taking LCM and all would consume a lot of time. So what we can do that time? We can go by options method. Okay, so from options we'll see. Okay, option 1. So option 1 is what? 16 kilometer. So we'll take D as 16 kilometer and C. Okay, now if I take 5 is equal to 2, then D is 16. 16 by 14 plus 16 by 6. So 16 by 14 means what? It will be 7. 2 7s are, 2 8s are, isn't it? So again 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are. So 8 by 7 and 8 by 3 are not easy to solve. Okay, we will get them in points, but even when we get them in points, that will not be equal to 5. Okay, because when by seeing the fraction only we can make out, isn't it? So so this will not work. Option 1. Then we'll see option 2. So option 2 is what? 18 kilometer. So substitute 18 in the place of D. So it is 18 by 14 plus 18 by 6. Now again it is 2 9s are, 2 7s are, 2 9s are, 2 3s are. Again it is 9 by 7 and 9 by 3. Even if you solve again these in points, you will not get proper answer. Okay, so this is also not applicable. Now let us go to option number 3. Option 3 is 21. Now 5 is equal to, in place of D, 21 by 14 plus 21 by 6. Okay, so it is 7 2s are, 7 3s are, then 3 2s are, 3 7s are. Now here, see here, 3 by 2 means what? It is 1.5 plus 7 by 2 means 3.5. So when we add 1.5 plus 3.5, it is equal to 5, isn't it? It is equal to 5. So therefore 21 is the answer. So from options we can say that 21 is the answer, 21 kilometer. This method will look difficult now because 14 and 6 were very small numbers, so directly we could take LCM and solve, and only within 2 steps we solved. But if the numbers are very big, that time taking LCM and solving would be very difficult. So that time we can go by options method. So this we will see in our further problems, how this method will be useful. Okay. There is one more short trick for such problems. Let me see that. So short trick 2 we'll see for the same problem. Okay. There is one formula, that is distance is equal to t into x square minus y square divided by 2x. When this formula will work, when total time is given, okay, total time is given, and when x is given and y is given, okay, when these things are given, you can directly use this formula to find distance. And when distance is asked and when these three things are given, we can directly use this formula and we can directly find the answer. So let me see. Distance is equal to total time was 5 hours. X was how much? 10 square. See here. X is how much? Here x is 10, y is 4. So we'll substitute here. X is 10 square minus y is 4 square divided by 2 into 10. 5 ones are 5 twos are. So 10 square is 100 minus 4 square is 16 divided by 2. 2 twos are 4. 10 minus 16 is 84 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4. 2s are 8. 4 ones are. So which is equal to 21 kilometer. So this formula we can use when t, x, y are given and distance is asked. Okay. So we'll see the next problem. The current of the stream is 1 kilometer per hour. Okay. The current of the stream means what? Y is given how much? 1 kilometer per hour. Then a boat goes 35 kilometer upstream and gets back to the starting point in 12 hours. Okay. So the 35 kilometer upstream means what? Downstream also will be same distance, isn't it? So the distance is what? 35 kilometer. Then and gets back to the starting point in 12 hours means total time is given. Total time to go downstream and to come back upstream. So total time how much it is taking? A boat is taking 12 hours. The speed of the motor boat in still water is. So what is x they are asking? X is equal to how much? Okay. Now we know downstream speed is given by x plus y. So we know x, we don't know x value and we know y value. So it is x plus 1. Then upstream is what? X minus y. So x we don't know and y is 1. So it is x minus 1. Then we know that total time is equal to time to go downstream plus time to come upstream. Then total time is 12 hours. So time is what? Distance upon time is what? Distance upon speed. So distance is how much? We know it is 35 kilometer and downstream speed is x plus 1 and plus 35 divided by x minus 1, isn't it? Now again don't solve this, because if you solve this it will become a quadratic equation and then you have to multiply here with x plus x minus 1, here with x plus 1. Okay, it will become very lengthy. So again we will go by options method. Okay, we'll go by options method. So first option, we'll see the first option. What is first option? It is 6 kilometer. So in place of x we will substitute 6 and then we will check the answer. Now it is 12 is equal to 35 divided by 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 35 option 1 is 6 kilometers. So that we are substituting in the place of x. Okay. And 6 minus 1. Okay. So this is 12. 35 by 7 plus 35 by 5. So it is 12 is equal to 7 ones are 7 5s are 5 ones are 5 sevens are. So it is 5 plus 7, which is equal to 12, equal to 12. So this is LHS is equal to RHS, isn't it? Therefore, option 1 itself is the answer. That is 6 kilometer per hour. So X is equal to 6 kilometer per hour. So this will be the answer. So easily we solved the problem. Now you might be thinking, since it is the first option we directly got, but if it was the fourth option, what would happen, isn't it? So it will not take much time, hardly few seconds to check each option, isn't it? Now orally also you can check. Now for example, take B, 7 kilometer. So what it would be, 7 plus 1 will be 8, isn't it? So it would be 35 divided by 8. So it is 6 kilometer. Okay, if it was second option, what it would be? It would be 35 divided by 8, isn't it? So 35 divided by 8, and it would be 7 minus 1, 6. So 35 by 8 and 35 by 6 is not easily solvable, isn't it? It will not give us good decimal points also. So this would be discarded. Now take 8 and see what it would be. 35 divided by 8 plus 1 is 9. 35 by 9 we would get, plus 35 by 8 minus 1 is 7. So here we will get 7 ones are 7 fives are. But here it will not give, it will give us decimal point. But in the LHS side it was 12, isn't it? Since this was a whole number and adding with the decimal would give us decimal answer this side, which would not match with the left hand side, isn't it? So this is also discarded. Now 8.5. So 8.5 is at least not a good number only to substitute, isn't it? So like this you can check each one and you could get the answer. So answer for this is 6 kilometer per hour. So let us go for the next problem. The current of a stream runs at the rate of 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, the current of the stream. So means it is Y is equal to 4 kilometer per hour. A boat goes 6 kilometer and come back to the starting point in 2 hours. Okay, so boat goes 6 kilometer downstream it will go, and it will come back to the starting point in 2 hours. Means it is the total time, isn't it? So distance we know it is 6 kilometer, because downstream whatever it will go, that much only it has to come upstream. So 6 kilometer is the total distance, and total time is how much? Total time is 2 hours. Therefore the speed of the boat in still water, so X is equal to how much? Now we know total time, it is equal to time taken to go downstream plus time taken to come upstream, isn't it? So total time is 2 hours. Time is distance upon speed. So distance is 6 kilometer and speed is downstream speed it is. Okay, downstream speed plus again 6 kilometer divided by speed upstream. Okay, so 2 is equal to 6 divided by stream downstream is given by x plus y, and speed upstream is given by x minus y. So 2 is equal to 6 divided by x we don't know, x plus 4, plus 6 divided by x we don't know, it is x minus 4. Okay, so same like the previous problem we can solve using the options method. Okay, so let us try option 1. So what is option 1? It is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, so 6 kilometer per hour. So let me use this. So 2 is equal to 6 divided by 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6 divided by 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, so this 6 by 10 is 0.6 and this will be 3. So it will be 3.6, which is not equal. So let us see option 2. Option 2 is 8 kilometer per hour. So 2 is equal to 6 divided by 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 6 divided by 8 minus 4 is 4. So which is equal to 1s are 2s are, this is 0.5. Half is nothing but 0.5. and this is 2s are 3s are. 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5. So 0.5 and 1.5 is equal to 2. Yes, RHS is equal to LHS. So therefore option 2 itself is the answer. So therefore X is how much? 8 kilometer per hour. Option B is the answer. So like this, instead of solving these equations, we can take options method and directly we can get the answer within few seconds. So let us see the next problem. A man can row 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in 10 hours. Okay. Now we have different distances. Okay. Also can row 40 km upstream and 55 km downstream in 13 hours. So find the rate of the current and the speed of the man in still water. So they are asking us X and Y is equal to how much? Both are, we have to find out. Okay. Speed of the rate of the current means it is, first we have, so the in options we have two answers, isn't it? So the first answer is always Y, and this because they find the rate of the current they are saying. So first is Y and second is X. Okay. Now upstream distance, how much he is going? 30 kilometer. Okay. And time, how much he is taking? 10 hours. Okay, time is 10 hours. And downstream 44 kilometer he is going, and time is 10 hours, means time is constant. Okay, time is constant. So time is constant means we can take T is equal to D by S. D is 30. Total time is given by, we know total time is nothing but time taken to go downstream plus time taken to come upstream, isn't it? So 30 divided by speed of upstream, isn't it? Speed of upstream plus 44 divided by speed of downstream, isn't it? So total time we know it is 10 hours, isn't it? So 30 divided by speed upstream is given by X minus Y plus speed downstream is given by X plus Y. So now we got the equation. So we can use options method and solve. Okay, let us take option 1. So option 1 is 3 kilometer and 8 kilometer. So let us substitute. So 3 will be Y and 8 will be X. Okay. So it is 10 is equal to 30 divided by 8 minus 3 is 5 plus 44 divided by 8 plus 3 is 11. So it is 5 ones are 5 6 are 1s are 11 4s are. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Yes. So first option is itself is the answer. But you might be thinking also can row 40 kilometer upstream and 55 kilometer downstream in 13 hours, isn't it? So that is one more data. Actually this second data is not necessary at all. Okay, only with this first data we can find out. But if you want to verify, okay, if you want to verify, you can find out using the second data also. Okay, so second data is what? We'll see here. Second data is time taken to go downstream is how much? 13 hours, isn't it? So downstream, upstream is given by 40 kilometer divided by X minus Y plus 55 kilometer divided by X plus Y, isn't it? And time is how much? 13 hours, isn't it? So which is equal to 40 divided by, again with the same options method we can go. If 3 and 8 are the options, so 8 minus 3 is 5 plus 55 divided by 8 plus 3 is 11. So 5 ones are 5 8s are 11 ones are 11 5s are. Therefore 8 plus 5 is how much? 8 plus 5 is 13. So therefore RHS is equal to LHS. So again option 1 only will satisfy the second data also. So either with the first data or second data you can find out the answer. Okay, any one data you can use. So option 1 is the answer.